ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगस्तेषूपजायते संगात् संजायते कामः कामात् क्रोधोऽभिजायते क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृतिविभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. No one can more beautifully define the fall of a man than these two shlokas. Step by step, how can one fall? Can we say that Bhagavad Gita will teach us how to fall? No, Bhagavad Gita is just telling us that this is how we fall. Again, later on, the same Bhagavad Gita will tell us how to rise. First of all, stop falling. Then, how to uplift yourself will come later. Here we are. We try to uplift ourselves, but we don't stop from falling. Then, how are we ever going to get up? So therefore, first thing first, stop falling. What is the way to fall? If known, then we can stop falling. Dhyayato vishayan punsaha. From here begins the story of a man who wants to fall. What is that? When a man thinks of objects, sangahateshu upajayate. Constant thought of objects leads to attachment for the object. Sangat sanjayate kama. That attachment then leads to desire of possessing it. Kamat krodho vijayate. When that desire becomes steady and strong, then definitely not getting it also leads us to anger, and after getting it also we get angry because there is a hassle, there is effort, there is a lot of disturbance, anxiety, worries, so it all leads to anger. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Angry man leads himself to delusion. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha. Deluded man loses the power of memory. He forgets that he is a human being. With whom is he talking? Who is in front of him? What should be his behavior? He loses his senses. Common sense is also lost by him. Smriti bhranshat buddhi nasha. And once he loses his self-esteem, then definitely he has destroyed his power of discrimination. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. That is the actual death or destruction of a man. Not the physical death. It is the death of discriminative power, which is, I suppose, more important for a man to pay attention to. Instead, we are all focusing on physical survival and luxuries and amenities and whatnot. What about our actual survival as a man, a human being with human qualities, with virtues and values in life? How about that? What about our discriminative faculty of being the crowning glory of creation and then losing out on discrimination? We talk indiscriminately, we behave indiscriminately, atrocious behavior. We don't pay attention whether it's an elderly person, a lady, a woman, a child. We become animalistic. Our instincts play a major role in our life rather than intellect. How can that be acceptable in human society? It is inhuman to become animalistic. So these two shlokas are very important for a seeker to always remind himself that I must not fall at the level of animalistic nature of mind, that instinctive nature, to quarrel for petty matters, to abuse for unnecessary reasons, to be disrespectful to elders and to be not loving to children, to be disgusting to equals. What more? To be damaging to the society? This is inhuman, not acceptable by men of wisdom at all. What was the root cause? My thought of object, objective thoughts have to be replaced with subjective thought. Subject. The subject is the Supreme Self. The Divine is the subject. Sangateshu upajayate. The thought leads to attachment. If it is objective thought, it is called attachment. If it is subjective thought, it is called yoga, union with the Divine. So attachment is unpleasant, undesirable. Union with the Supreme is desirable. It is pleasant and peaceful. For how much time do I remember the Divine? Hardly say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe at times of need. It is need-based remembrance. And what about objective thought? Constant. And that too, countless. And if I think of Sri Ram and Sri Krishna at a time simultaneously, then I'm getting confused. I'm not getting confused with innumerable objective thoughts, but I'm getting confused between two gods. What is this? This is my disrespect and not liking the Divine at all, which is leading me to this kind of a thought. What is this? This is mismanagement of mind. Kamat krodho vijayate. My desire leads me to my anger. His desire leads him to his anger, and two angers coming together becomes more powerful than Hiroshima and Nagasaki in every household. Everything gets destroyed. Dynasties have got destroyed. Values in the families have got destroyed. Culture has got destroyed. Civilization is getting destroyed. But we are not worried about that. We are worried about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Because we don't pay attention to the subtle survival of ours. Subtle level survival. We are human beings. Anger is not advisable, because anger will lead to delusion. We are already deluded. For the seeker, anger is his first enemy. The seeker is seeking the truth. He knows that he is gone far away from his real self. What is the matter? The problem is the veil of delusion. I want to remove that veil, and again anger is leading me to further increasing the thickness of veil. This is the ego issue. Drop the ego. For the seeker, anger is not advisable. Anger is the killer. Write in bold letters and put it on your wall. Anger is the killer. Both ways, no? Physically also, you become violent and it kills yourself and maybe others. It can hurt anybody. And a subtle level, of course, anger is the killer. Because it kills your discrimination, power of discrimination. That is the death of the seeker. How will the seeker ever discriminate between false and real in this situation of holding the anger within himself?